way, lest anyone, I know people who care about me won't, but think I'm exaggerating or being melodramatic or any number of things. It's already begun with the new low-rated place, okay? Remember, they start off all nice and whatever until you start causing trouble or complaining, okay? It's already fucking begun and she just got in there. Guess what? Remember, when you are in these places and you are bedbound, you are helpless as a fucking baby. You have to depend on them to change you, which they don't want to do, okay? Plus, as we all know, you can read about it online, because I sure as fuck have read about it online. Overworked, underpaid. They even, there's ones that admit of neglect and abuse when it comes to helpless, bedridden individuals, helpless as babies like my mother. It's already begun. I wouldn't even have known this. Luckily, the case manager gave a fuck, because I wouldn't have known. Because my mom, when I was there, she's like, she needed to be changed. She's like, I'm peeing right now. So I got from them how often they're supposed to change, but that doesn't mean that it even happens as often as it's supposed to, that they're supposed to check in on you. And I said, yeah, my mom was ringing the call light or whatever. The case manager just happened to care. Again, they start off nice. The other facility, they started off so nice. That head nurse that turned into a fucking cunt. Alright? They start off all super sweet until you cause trouble. Justifiable trouble. You as in me, okay? My mom is in a bed where the call light doesn't work. My mother's in a bed where the call light doesn't work. Do you understand what I'm saying? It didn't just suddenly not work. It's just that I'm somebody who's hands-on with my helpless baby mom, and most of the time that probably doesn't happen. And the call light doesn't fucking work. So know what the solution was? They're not going to fix it. It's probably been broken forever. I just got lucky that the case manager, because she doesn't know, I haven't yet started causing trouble. And she's like, yeah, I don't think that call light's working. So my mom, the call light's not working. My mom's helpless in the bed, baby, okay? Like helpless as a baby. Call light's not working. So the solution the case manager came up with was to give my mom a little bell. I'm like, is anybody even going to hear her ring that bell? Oh, yeah, they'll hear it. Well, first of all, I have my doubts about that, so I'm going to test it out and see when I next go there if you can actually even hear that goddamn bell. Second of all, and more importantly, think about it. When you have a call light and you're a bedridden individual like my poor mother, it's attached, right? It's there at all times, attached to the bed. A bell is going to fall on the floor. I can guarantee you that bell's going to end up falling on the floor. I haven't said as much. I was disgusted, but I bit my tongue because it's already begun. It's already started. She gets into this facility and her call light is not working. It's just so sad. They ignore the call lights anyway, but yeah, not all the time. But a bell is gonna fall on the floor. At first, they put it on the table. I was right there. She put it on. I'm like, there's no room on the table. That's where my mom eats. There's no room. It's gonna fall on the floor. Well, why don't we just put it in the bed with her? Yeah. It's basically that my mom has no thing, because that bell's not going to work. I know it's not going to work, and I know they're not going to fix the call light. But the call light wasn't suddenly broken. It's been fucking broken and hasn't been fixed because it's a low-rated facility. I'm fighting an uphill battle. I'm just waiting for the next blow to fall, waiting, you know what I mean? Then because employees just want to do whatever they fucking please and there's no real repercussions, because if there were, a real repercussion would be the manager saying, next time any of you depart even one fucking minute early, you're automatically terminated. That would be a real repercussion. Then they wouldn't continue to do it and do it and do it, despite, being told don't do it anymore and having meetings, and I've been complaining about this for fucking 12 years, but it never put my life in danger until last night. It was just inconvenience. You sick motherfucker. I'm going to end up catatonic. I'm going to end up nonverbal. I'm going to end up just like my mother. I'm hanging on by a fucking thread. I'm filled with all dread again for her, aching for her. And it's already begun with this place. They can be as nice as they want. They can, like Joe would say, they can be as nice as, start off as nice and sugary sweet or whatever. But if how the place is run, or if whatever, that's what someone like me will be complaining about, and then I'll become a troublemaker. Joe already warned me, you're going to end up being viewed as a troublemaker, because they just, She just got in there, and already it's, I wouldn't even have known that. My mom would have been crying to me. I do the call light, Laura. Nobody comes to me. No one comes to change me. No one comes at all. They don't come at all, Laura. They don't come at all. And I would have been figuring, oh, they're just ignoring the call light. And meanwhile, it's a broken fucking call light. A broken one. You think it just magically, you think it just broke when my mom's there? Of course it didn't. Who needs a call light, people? Who? Who? People who wander around, do they need call lights? No. It's bedridden, helpless as babies individuals like my mother. Fucking call light's broken, and the solution was to give my mother a goddamn bell that we know is going to fall on the floor. I can guarantee you, as much as my hair is natural blonde and as much as I'm probably not going to survive and long enough to get to Joe's, that I will go visit my mom at some point, and either the bell will be on the floor when I come in, or my mom will tell me that my bell falls on the floor, or they ignore the bell, Laura. I can guarantee you that's what's going to happen. I can guarantee you that's what's going to happen. And telling me, or Joe saying, you got to let it go. No, I can't let it go. I cannot let it go. It's impossible. All right? I will let it fucking destroy me before I let it go, as in just give up on my mother. I will let it fucking destroy me, because I don't want to be here anymore